Welcome, Kryptopians, to Kryptopia's TeamSpeak. So, if you don't know what TeamSpeak 3 is, you'll find out now. This is a server where you could come and talk to your fellow Kryptopians. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be in the guild. You can be an FNA or a fan from YouTube, which I'll show you in a moment. We have all these different lounges. They have all these different sets where you can't get poked and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's just a really good place to hang out. And our biggest attraction so far is Lay Trash Can. People love the trash can. And you just double click a channel and you go to those channels. Yeah, I could even go in this channel. And there's channels that you could only go to. This is the only channel I could go to. And just works out that way. I'll show you how to install TeamSpeak 3 here in a moment if you don't already know how. And the IP is ts.kryptopia.com. Show you go to your bookmarks, add to bookmarks, label, Kryptopia TeamSpeak whatever, address, ts.kryptopia.com, put in your own nickname, hit apply, hit OK. You're good. Now, when you ever wanna join the server, just go to bookmarks, goes down, find your Kryptopia, click it, you'll get connected. Now, I can go show you the ranks. So this is Lay Trash Can, where everybody likes to hang out.
Lay Trash Can.
Yeah. As a member, like Dragon, he has his own little picture.
Yeah.
Not everybody does that, but
yeah, like Smorsified doesn't do that because he's a scrub.
And their icons are K's for Kryptopians. Here are all the different server groups. There's Master, which is only for me. That's why it has my head. Member, which is the K. Officer, that's an O. That's for officers of the guild only. There's FNA. So if you come from this video in YouTube and you're not in the guild and you're like, yo, I watch your videos, you get FNA. And you get the little Y that looks kind of like YouTube.
Yay. Look kind of like YouTube. Just a
Kinda. And then semi-member, which is an S, which is just below member. So that's like mostly for people who have been in the guild before and then have left. Anyway, that's the gist of it, and now let's go learn how to install this.
Oh yeah.
Now to install TeamSpeak. How do you do this? Who knows? Alright, first you gotta open up a browser. Simple. Go to Google. That's also simple. Type in TeamSpeak or use the link in the description below. Get to teamspeak.com. Go to the top, find downloads, click on TeamSpeak 3. This will be in the description below. I have a 64-bit computer, and I'm going to get client 64-bit. If you don't know, get 32-bit, because that'll work. Or if you're Mac, it's down here. Macs are something else, though. The server runs on a Linux server x86, well, you don't need to know that. And then this thing does not matter. So I want the client 64-bit. That's just my personal preference. Hit that. Hit I agree. Even though you don't read it. Nobody does. This, you can either skip this or type in here, other, please specify. Write in Kryptopia. Submit. And then click on this link it gives you. And you'll download it. Simple as that. Just kind of have to wait it out. And so, this is just like a server voice over IP called the VoIP, where it's kind of like Skype, but people can't track your IP unless it's like the server admin that you go to and he wants to track you and DDoS you. But I can guarantee you I wouldn't do that because I don't know how. Plus I don't want to learn now and it's stupid. Also, I'm the only one who could see anything because I am the master or the admin of my server. Now that it's almost done, I'm going to just keep talking about how amazing it is. If you come, you could talk with all your buddies, get all your buddies to get TeamSpeak 3. Like Ultimate Gamer 3000 needs it. He has it, I believe. I got him to get it, but he just doesn't ever go on it. He doesn't really enjoy it. Now that's done downloading. Click it. Yes, whatever. Let it install. Let it do its BS that it always does. You know, just kidding. It's great. Alright, next. I agree. This you can choose yourself. Just use that. Recommended. I wouldn't recommend installing Overwolf, but if you'd like to try it out, you can. I really don't know what it does. Anyway, I'll just continue. Install. We're on TeamSpeak 3. Now we're going to open it up and you're going to figure out how to set up your microphone. After you add us as a bookmark again, which I already showed you how. Now what you're going to want to go do is Settings, Setup Wizard. Hit Next. Type in whatever you want your nickname to be. I recommend voice activation detection, but if you have a lot of background noise, or like people who talk all the time, or like a TV in the background, like it's really loud spikes, use a push to talk and find a button. I use mouse button 5 if I ever need to. Like sometimes you might want to use tab, and this is where you hold that button to talk, and when you let go, you're not talking. Voice activation though is like people's favorite things. And now you might want to begin a test, and see how my voice goes over like this every time I talk. You just want to find the happy medium where your voice always goes over. So you want to move this to where you're going to talk. And so if I move that to there, I'd have to talk super loud for them to hear me. But if I move it right here, they'll always hear me because of the background noise. But if I have it right here, it's perfect because they'll only hear me talking. And every time I stop, it goes down and stops showing me talking. And now to know if you're talking in the TeamSpeak, your little blue circle will be lighter blue. When you're not talking, it goes dark blue like this. And that also helps you figure out who's talking at this single time. Now hit Next. These you could assign yourself, doesn't really matter. I like the female voice. You can uncheck these, you don't need to. Finish, and boom, you're set up. You already have your bookmark, I already showed you how to do that. You can just connect to it whenever you want, and you just come in and talk. And see, I'll stop talking and it'll go dark blue. It's to avoid a lot of background noise in the chat. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you come and join us in the Kryptopia TeamSpeak at ts.kryptopia.com. Again, that is ts.kryptopia.com. Thanks for watching, guys.